Nosferatu was originally an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula. In an attempt to avoid a lawsuit, they renamed the Dracula to Count Orlok and many others with new names. Unfortunately, their efforts were for naught, as they were sued soon after release for copyright infringement. They lost the case and were ordered to destroy all copies of the film. Fortunately, there were still some surviving copies left for us to find. Nosferatu left a very vivid mark on the history of film. This film is the origin of what many would call today the horror genre. The word Nosferatu itself is a rough translation of the German word for vampire. So the movie as it was released was technically just called Vampire the Movie. The film impacted many horror movies with its use of dark and creative lighting effects that would be replicated by many in the future, including the iconic scene of Count Orlok's shadow on the wall moving up the stairs. The movie also introduced the vampire's deadly weakness to sunlight. In the original Dracula novel, vampires could move mostly freely around in the sunlight. Nosferatu himself would eventually even appear in the classic SpongeBob episode Graveyard Shift, when he is seen flickering lights on and off in the Krusty Krab. And he would appear once more in a later episode.
Wait! If that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu!
Hey, boss! Can this little fella here take over my shift tonight?
Nosferatu?
You got the job, kid.
Hooray!
There's a pet for people who like to run and one for people who don't. A pet for folks who avoid the sun and for those who should but won't.
As to why Nosferatu is seen underwater breathing is a question for another day. In conclusion, Nosferatu, while not seen as anything special when it originally came out, is now seen as a masterpiece today. Without Nosferatu, it is likely that the horror genre may not be quite what it is today.